Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. It's nothing. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. It's easy. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. They say they competition, but they nothing but some clowns. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. It's nothing. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. Easy. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. They say they competition, but them niggas going down.
Now these fools got me wondering what the beef is all about. Mama scared to have me home, my homie broke into her house. Now I had to be the snake since he wanna be the mouse. Trying to get me for my bread and leave me crumbs on the couch. People born with your spouse, I ain't playing, break them down. Got a truck full of dollars and shit's about to go down. No, I don't make up, hell no, ain't no clown. I play the game on the bench so I can watch the out of bounds. I keep it real in this game, y'all niggas be faking, slowing me down and my time you be wasting. Gotta slow myself down, God grant me patience. Run through the holes like the realm that I am. Calling me a dog when yet you a bitch. Buying up kids and no I ain't rich. I got the best dope, yeah, feel this shit. And the whole neighborhood wanna take a hit. Dope rhymes, yeah, get a taste of the spit. We can swap it out, his and your trip. Got my mind lost, tell me where is my soul. Cut out my own eyes, then hang up the fro.
Somebody tell me, man, sometimes do you feel lost? Knowing not the way to go, cause you throw it off. Gotta pay the cost if you wanna be the boss. Is there the free in this world? Everything costs. Somebody tell me, man, sometimes do you feel lost? Knowing not the way to go, cause you throw it off. Gotta pay the cost if you wanna be the boss. Is there the free in this world? Everything what goes around, back around, right back in your face. Staring you point blank in the eyes with no pity or no grace. What goes around, back around, right back in your face. Staring you point blank in the eyes with no pity or no grace. Depend on nobody.
Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. It's nothing. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. It's easy. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. They say they competition, but they nothing but some clowns. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. It's nothing. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. Easy. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. They say they competition, but them niggas going down.
Now these fools got me wondering what the beef is all about. Mama scared to have me home, my homie broke into her house. Now I had to be the snake since he wanna be the mouse. Trying to get me for my bread and leave me crumbs on the couch. People born with your spouse, I ain't playing, break them down. Got a truck full of dollars and shit's about to go down. No, I don't make up, hell no, ain't no clown. I play the game on the bench so I can watch the out of bounds. I keep it real in this game, y'all niggas be faking, slowing me down and my time you be wasting. Gotta slow myself down, God grant me patience. Run through the holes like the realm that I am. Calling me a dog when yet you a bitch. Buying up kids and no I ain't rich. I got the best dope, yeah, feel this shit. And the whole neighborhood wanna take a hit. Dope rhymes, yeah, get a taste of the spit. We can swap it out, his and your trip. Got my mind lost, tell me where is my soul. Cut out my own eyes, then hang up the fro.
Somebody tell me, man, sometimes do you feel lost? Knowing not the way to go, cause you throw it off. Gotta pay the cost if you wanna be the boss. Is there the free in this world? Everything costs. Somebody tell me, man, sometimes do you feel lost? Knowing not the way to go, cause you throw it off. Gotta pay the cost if you wanna be the boss. Is there the free in this world? Everything what goes around, back around, right back in your face. Staring you point blank in the eyes with no pity or no grace. What goes around, back around, right back in your face. Staring you point blank in the eyes with no pity or no grace. Depend on nobody.
Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. It's nothing. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. It's easy. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. They say they competition, but they nothing but some clowns. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. It's nothing. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. Easy. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. They say they competition, but them niggas going down.
Now these fools fools got me wondering what the beef is all about. Mama scared to have me home, my homie broke into her house. Now eyes to be the snake, since he wanna be the mouse. Trying to get me for my bread and leave me crumbs on the couch. People born with your spouse, I ain't playing, break them down. Got a truck full of dogs and shit's about to go down. No, I don't make up, hell no, ain't no clown. I play the game on the bit so I can watch the out of bounds. I keep it real in this game, y'all niggas be faking. Slowing me down in my time, you be wasting. Gotta slow myself down, God grant me patience. Run through the holes like the realm that I am. Calling me a dog when yet you a bitch. Buying up kids and no I ain't rich. I got the best dope, yeah, feel this shit. And the whole neighborhood wanna take a hit. Dope rhymes, yeah, get a taste of the spit. We can swap it out, his and your trip. Got my mind lost, tell me where is my soul. Cut out my own eyes, then hang up the throw.
Somebody tell me, man, sometimes do you feel lost? Knowing not the way to go, cause you throw it off. Gotta pay the cost if you wanna be the boss. Is there the free in this world? Everything costs. Somebody tell me, man, sometimes do you feel lost? Knowing not the way to go, cause you throw it off. Gotta pay the cost if you wanna be the boss. Is there the free in this world? Everything hey, what goes around, back around, right back in your face. Staring you point blank in the eyes with no pity or no grace. Hey, what goes around, back around, right back in your face. Staring you point blank in the eyes with no pity or no grace. Depend on nobody.
Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. It's nothing. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. It's easy. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. They say they competition, but they nothing but some clowns. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. It's nothing. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. Easy. Watch me break them down, break them down, break them down. They say they competition, but them niggas going down.
Now these fools got me wondering what the beef is all about. Mama scared to have me home, my homie broke into her house. Now eyes to be the snake, since he wanna be the mouse. Trying to get me for my bread and leave me crumbs on the couch. People born with your spouse, I ain't playing, break them down. Got a truck full of dogs and shit's about to go down. No, I don't make up, hell no, ain't no clown. I play the game on the bit so I can watch the out of bounds. I keep it real in this game, y'all niggas be faking. Slowing me down in my time, you be wasting. Gotta slow myself down, God grant me patience. Run through the holes like the realm that I am. Calling me a dog when yet you a bitch. Buying up kids and no I ain't rich. I got the best dope, yeah, feel this shit. And the whole neighborhood wanna take a hit. Dope rhymes, yeah, get a taste of the spit. We can swap it out, his and your trip. Got my mind lost, tell me where is my soul. Cut out my own eyes, then hang up the throw.
Somebody tell me, man, sometimes do you feel lost? Knowing not the way to go, cause you throw it off. Gotta pay the cost if you wanna be the boss. Is there the free in this world? Everything costs. Somebody tell me, man, sometimes do you feel lost? Knowing not the way to
Lost count of the brothers we lost to these streets. It done came.
Okay. Appreciate that, line. Appreciate it. I don't know why my mic was muted. What the fuck going on? Welcome to Frostville. We out there thing, man. We about to debunk some more red pill shit. This time on reacting to Mr. LOCARIO and Miles Cunningham. And we definitely about to debunk some shit. So they got like 5 topics they're gonna expand on, a red pill talking points. And y'all know how I am about the talking points. So appreciate your Shadow for coming through and having me playing in the background. Lionel, what to do, man? Appreciate you checking on my microphone. We gotta have the mic. We can't have the show without the mic. You know what I'm saying? Craig just came through the building. What to do? What's up? Appreciate you coming through. This is where we talk reality. We're about to break this shit down. But first, let me hit y'all with the new intro. We got to do this thing. We got to dissect this thing. Let's suit up. Let's get ready for surgery.
Lost count of the brothers we lost to these streets. It done came to sometimes either him or me. All the time I kept my eyes on my enemies. That people that was that called family. Said loyalty's a must, but I lost that trust. I just knew that I loved her, but the facts was lust. Should've had my nose in the wind, but I was sneezing off dust. Achoo, bless you, still this world is cruel. The table's set, but the chairs are empty. Lies were served like a feast of plenty. Whispers carve knives that cut so deep. Promises are sold for secrets to keep. I build my trust on fragile stone. Now I stand here all alone. Betrayal's flame won't burn me down. I'll rise up strong. Wear the crown. Through the ashes, through the scars, I'll light the dark like falling stars. Blood means nothing when hearts grow cold. Their smiles were masked, their hands were stones. They watched me drown, they watched me fight, but I broke the chains in the heat of night. I've seen shadows, I've seen the fall. Now I'll be the ice that breaks them all. Betrayal's flame won't burn me down. I'll rise up strong. Wear the crown. Through the ashes, through the scars, I'll light the dark like falling stars. I'm cold, bitch. 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 Welcome to Frostville. Salute to the host, Dr. Frizzle Frost. Let's suit up. Let's get ready for surgery.
Let's suit up, baby. Let's suit up. We're about to break it down. Lionel said we need the talking points. Bro, we don't need the bullshit talking points. Reigns, what it do? Z Reigns in the building, man. That's another YouTube screamer. He be I think he moved to Reigns, did you move to another you moved from YouTube to what's the other one there? What's the other platform here? I forgot the name of it. Oh yeah, bro. That's yeah, Craig. That's I wrote the song, but AI did the song for me. You know what I'm saying? So for sure. But yeah, man, y'all know I got 3 intros, so let's hit the last one because it's cold in this bitch. It's about to get cold.
Why that damn spray so cold?
You come here every week. You know it's the same deal.
It's colder this time.
It's Frizzle.
That's it. That's it. Hey, yeah, I had wrote the song, man. AI did the song, and then they made the beat, put the beat to it. I'm learning the AI shit. Yeah, Twitch. That's it, Twitch. Y'all, if you're on Twitch, follow Z Reigns on Twitch. And he'll sweat. He'll sweat, bro. What you mean, bro? We've been losing. But let me pull this video up real quick. And we're going to dive into this thing. Boom. And I'm going to tell you why we don't need it. When y'all hear the callers that called in the show, this is why we don't need the talking points. We just need straight reality. But let's see where we at. Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yo,
he gonna do some promotion.
I need that in my life, bro. Put your shit back on the streaming services. Stop playing with me, bro.
Oh, where he took it off?
Took it off, bro. Need all that, bro. I need
this. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. You got to understand. And this is the thing. You know what's funny?
Nigga used to reinvent himself every week.
844-672-7300. So today we're going to be talking about 5 things the red pill gets wrong about women and dating. Now, when we talk about these things, first, you know, I want to say disclaimer because I know how niggas are on the internet. We're not talking about anyone. We're talking about the ideas that the red pill are talking about. You see what I'm saying? So we're talking about the ideas and the concepts that of red pill talking points that some of you might have heard, some of you might have not heard some of these. And we're going to get into this and we're going to break down why it's actually wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. You got to understand. And this is the thing. You know what's funny? It's actually not wrong to the guy who believes it because that's just his reality and his perspective.
Right.
So what we're essentially saying is that, see, when you have game, right, you don't necessarily
They love to say game. I like to say reality, turning barbarians into warriors. That's the way I put it. But they represent the game. But everybody got to have something they represent, right? So I represent the warriors, but our concept is pretty much the same.
Here, or you don't need red pill sort of like thought processes. You understand what I'm saying? To understand certain things, right? Because what happens is a lot of people, they confuse us for their thing. We're red pill. Like they're like, oh, you're one of these podcast bros and these red pill guys and all that. You know what I'm saying? They just lump you into one category. You understand what I'm
saying? Now, Lina, when they say game, they're not talking about running game. You see what they got? Masculine identity. When they say game, it's pretty much what I be saying. Know yourself, know what you're trying to do, know what you're going for, know what you want in life. That's pretty much what they mean by when they say game. So it's pretty much the same concept I bring out. They just expand on a little bit other shit some shit I don't expand on that they do. And some shit I expand on that they don't.
Because they just, right, because red pill is popular. You feel what I'm saying? So they just lump you in. They're like, oh, you're trying to be like Kevin Samuels and Andrew Tate. And I'm like, no, Kevin Samuels and Andrew Tate trying to be like us. I don't know what you're trying to, like, what are you talking about?
They really don't know.
Right. It's not popular. No, they were trying to be like us. Like, you know what I'm saying? So let's cut the bullshit. So
and Andrew Tate talking about, I remember I used to listen to LOCARIO feeding themselves lovely.
Because what happens is guys who are red pill or who are attracted to red pill talking points and ideologies, those guys are coming from a place of not having game and not confident, not having a masculine identity, not taking accountability for themselves as men. This is why they're always pointing the finger at the woman. This is why it's like, oh, the woman does this and she does that and blah, 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 blah. But
now, just to take it off the women for just a second, motherfuckers are pointing fingers at everybody. It's always somebody's fault. Every time something go wrong, it's always somebody's fault. Man, I had to deal with that shit at work. Like, the morning shift say they the hardest worker. They work harder than the evening shift. I turned that shit around and was like, we all got a job to do. We all work hard. It ain't no uneven field. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I kind of took it off the subject, but let's get into it.
I don't understand this is that women are reciprocators, right? Women are responding to
hold up. I got a disagreement in the comments. Say it can honestly be therapy. You got to think right now, like a lot of people can't afford therapy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't afford therapy. And therapy is not giving out for free. You know what I'm saying? That's why content creators like me is on the platform. You know what I'm saying? So I might can't help you all the way through, but I can get you through some shit. You feel me? Let me see what he said. He said, all right, man, I'm gonna head out though here though. Okay. I appreciate you coming through, bro. Appreciate you. I'm gonna catch you next time, bro. You take it easy. Don't work yourself too hard.
Moves. You understand? It's really that simple. So whatever you are getting from a woman, she's just giving you back what you're giving out. You understand what I'm saying? She's reflecting what you're putting out. You understand? And so this is the part that a lot of red pill people miss, is that they just look at the woman as she's just being this independent person doing things to you. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not how it works. Like, you are involved in the situation, and the way that you interact with her is based on how she's going to respond to you, right? Because remember, if a chick is on some bullshit, you don't actually have to have her there. You don't have to deal with her. You don't have to make anything happen with her. You just basically dismiss her.
Actually, you're trying too damn hard. You know what I'm saying? If a chick acting gritty, she acting snotty, she acting like she ain't interested in you, don't try to force the interest. And a lot of guys like to do that. They like to force the interest. They like to prove that they're the guy for her. Y'all know y'all done heard these guys say, I can treat you better than how your man treating you. Forcing the interest.
Immediately if she's not following your lead or going in a direction. And if you dismiss her, then you will never have to deal with all the shit that guys complain about when it comes to women. You see what I'm saying? It's really that simple.
Hold on. You say he contradicted himself? On what part? So I disagree with the point. Whatever you're giving to a woman, you're not getting back. That's false. That I can't say I don't agree with. I can say I don't agree with that. And you're right, Lina. I can't agree with that point. Like I said, I can't agree with everything these guys say, but we on like 80%, 90% of the time we on the same level. But yeah, I can agree with that. Cause a lot of guys be giving too much and getting less back. But you also got to think about the reason a guy is giving so much. You know what I'm saying? What's his purpose of giving so much? Is he being genuine? Because 9 times out of 10, when a guy is giving too much and he don't get reciprocation, what he starts saying, I done did this for you. I done did that for you. I gave you the world. That's what the nigga started saying. So was it genuine when he gave out and expected reciprocation? You see what I'm saying? That's why I tell people, don't give unless it's genuine. If it ain't genuine, don't give at all. Unless you want, if you want something in return after you give, you need to let it be known. Hey, I'm gonna give you this and I expect this in return. And if you can't do that, then the deal is off. We got to start being up front so we can stop wasting time. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much, I pretty much just broke it down what he was trying to say, but he didn't expand on it properly.
You know what I mean? So let's jump into this. So this is in the order of importance. These are just 5, things that the red pill is saying, and we'll break down why it's not, it's not the move. So the first thing we got on the list, is men have to create their value and women are born with value. Right? So
you know how many times I heard that women are born with value and men have to earn their value. I I can't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that talking point. I don't like. I'm tired of this shit.
All I know is it ain't work.
I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired. Now that's what he's saying is he don't agree with that talking point. I don't agree with it either. How is a woman born with value? Because of her body. Yeah, they gotta be protected. Women and little girls and boys gotta be protected. So if a woman born with value, then a man gotta be born with value, right? If in that case, you might have to come up and explain that. Because when they say a woman born with value, I understand what they're saying. She got the looks already, right? She got the looks. She got and a lot of men want them because of because of sex. But if people want you just because of sex, how valuable are you? You know what I'm saying? If men only want a woman for sex, how valuable is she just for sex? That's not valuable. Sex is not valuable. Sex is an exchange. You giving me something, I'm giving you something. It's an exchange. A woman is only valuable when she can provide something in your life. You know what I'm saying? So how is she born with value? The only way a woman can be valuable is if she's inserted into your life. If you ain't got nothing to do with this woman, she got no value to you. She's not valuable to you because she don't belong to you. TMKC, what's up, baby girl? What it do? How you doing? Much love to you. Appreciate you coming through. How do you become valuable? By providing something in somebody's life. You can't be valuable if you ain't got nothing to do with that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't fuck with you at all, I don't even know you from a fucking dollar bill in my pocket. How is you valuable to me? I'm not valuable to you either, because we don't even know each other. We don't even fuck with each other. Shadow said she had to work for her value and still working no value. Okay, yeah, see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? She said she had to work for the value. You know what I'm saying? She had to become valuable by providing something towards her mate. Whatever that is, whatever it is. I don't know what it is because different people, different strokes for different folks. But whatever you providing for your mate, that's when you become valuable. Say too many men show that a woman just has to be there and niggas will throw money. Because they looking for something in return. I miss you too, TMKC. I miss you too. I'm glad you came through. I'm glad you stopped through. And I appreciate you for coming through. Appreciate that. Much love to you. And I hope all is well. Well is great with you. Russ said, nigga, if you throw money at her, just that because they're looking for something in return, or Lionel, they trying to lock her down so nobody else can have her. They trying to lock her down. I always tell people, man, sex can be lust. It's a lustful act. So guys get caught up with the sex too much. And then I had a woman ask me, she was like, I asked her like, why did you cheat when you got somebody at home you love? She say, I love my man, but the other niggas just provide what he can't, right? Which means they just fillers. But when the man is when a man catch her cheating, it hurts. Only reason it hurts because he thinking about another guy pounding her. But I always say this. What's the best feeling you can get from a woman?
What is it?
Oh, God.
That's it. What is it?
Oh, God.
Yeah. So when they get to thinking about another man getting that feeling, they go crazy. They can't take it. They can't take it. You know what I'm saying? They can't take that shit, bro. Hey. And let me go back up real quick. And he say he disagree on that. As you want to provide love, TMKC, providing love, that's one thing, you know what I'm saying? But it's consistency, being consistent. That's the other thing. You know what I'm saying? You got to be consistent, because once you start showing that action or providing whatever you provide, it's got to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as you stop, then your mate gonna think something wrong. And then y'all also got to have some type of understanding. Some type of understanding. Say that's all you really have to give. TMK says you got more to give. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you can cook. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you can massage, because every guy want to eat good and every guy want to get his muscles relaxed. You know what I'm saying? So them two main things, and also keep a clean house. Hey, too many OnlyFans girls showing differently now. Too many simps showing differently. It's too many simps showing differently. They out here, but look, that we got a yin and a yang. It ain't a yin without the yang. We're gonna have those type of guys, but this the fact. Who the fuck worried about them? Who the fuck worried about these niggas paying for OnlyFans? I ain't worried about them. I'm not worried about no nigga paying for OnlyFans. I'm not worried about a nigga goddamn simping for a chick. I ain't even worried about another nigga, period, when it comes to a female. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about that. Because when she with me, that's my time. You know what I'm saying? That's her time with me. And her time with me is in my bubble. You know what I'm saying? So why worry about the other nigga? I'm not studying these motherfuckers, man. She with me right now. Right now, she with me. And that's what a lot of guys got to fucking understand. Get your mind away from other niggas and what other niggas doing. And do you. Do your thing. Do your own thing. Clean your act and get your stats back. Do your own thing. Clean your act and get your stats back. Get your stats back. Get your stats back. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you still got your ranch, baby. I don't take ranches unless somebody fuck up. But even then I give people chances. You know what I'm saying? I love my people. I see Shadow ain't got no ranch over here. I got to ranch her up. I damn sure got to ranch Shadow up. She be sniping. Shadow says she provided comfort, protection, unconditional love, and support. Elena, shut the fuck up. And there you go. See what I'm saying? That's value. What Shadow just mentioned, that's how you become valuable in a man's life. So how is a woman born with value? Come on, we got to get it. We can't just go off ass and titties all the time. You know what I'm saying? We can't just go off ass and titties. Oh yeah, me and baby girl doing good, TMKC. I appreciate that. He said because sex is more important than food. Nope. Sex is not more important than food and water. It's not. If you putting sex on a pedestal, you already lost. You already lost. If you putting sex above everything, you already lost. Sex don't mean shit. If I tell her to do something and I get words back, I get feedback, what the fuck is sex? I ain't gonna want to have sex with her because I'm getting feedback. She talking back. She fucking up shit. She breaking my motherfucking PlayStation. How? What? Oh, she gonna break my PlayStation? Did we have makeup sex? No, bitch, you gotta go. You give me feedback. You running up my blood pressure. You got me all crunk and shit. I'm ready to choke your bitch ass. I don't need that shit in my life. And other guys shouldn't need that shit either. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always say you got to learn how to let live and let go. Let live and let go. That's what we got to do. Bro said, oh, shit. TMK said I will be consistent by listening and following directions. And when I have a question, speaking to him respectfully. Thank you, TMKC. Thank you. That's what I'm talking. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. There you go. You see what I'm saying? So, bro, you got two women in here vouching for what I'm saying. If he's a good man, thank you, TMK. So he got to be a good man. He can't be no fucking idiot in a run over. Like I said, I ain't got shit to give a woman. Bruh, you crazy. Shot said, TMKC said, if he doesn't listen to me, we're going to have a problem. I'm not saying he has to do what I say. I think I just want him to hear what I say and understand what I want as well. And we make concessions. That's why I say it's got to be an understanding off in that too. You know what I'm saying? Everything I'm saying, it's also got to be an understanding within that. If it ain't no understanding, it's not going to work. So yes, you can massage. I've been massaging since I've been in. God damn, you been massaging. You got some motherfucking ups. You got some grades on you. And found out that I was good at massaging and used to make me so uncomfortable. Damn, that's crazy. Hold up, the teachers used to make you massage them? And you've been cooking since 9 years old. And so you see, there it is. Bro, and you already know, and Lionel I know you can vouch for this, Lionel. Men don't ask for much. We don't ask for much, really. Say you got to, you got a person that disagree. Okay, as SA and a bruised survivor, I don't want my muscles relaxed. I need to be alert at all times, but I agree with you in general. Oh, Lionel, man. Like I said, Lionel, that's a whole different world when it comes to the SA and the bruise and stuff. That's a whole different world, but I also know it's a way out of that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know the way, but I know it is a way. So what is it that these niggas be wanting then? Because I got all debate. I don't know, Tim KC. It's got to be something within yourself that you probably haven't noticed that run the niggas off, or you just run into the wrong niggas. You know what I'm saying? You could be avoiding the right niggas and accepting the wrong niggas, which a lot of women do. A lot of women do that, but for some reason, the good guy is the boring guy. The good guy is the boring guy. And what woman wants to be bored out her fucking mind? She don't want to be bored. But they say the good guy is the fucking boring guy. They need some excitement. They need to be slapped. They need to be talked to any kind of fucking way. They like that shit. That's what I've been seeing. I've been seeing that overall. So I can say that's like 80% I've been seeing that type of shit. So the other 20% women, it's like a needle in a fucking haystack. All the other women want to be with the thugs. You know what I'm saying? They like the niggas who's sagging in front of their homeboys. They like them niggas that showing their ass in front of their homeboys. You know what I'm saying? But I told y'all this shit gonna get crazy. I told y'all. To your other point, men worry about other men because what they are doing isn't giving them results. You can't tell them to look at Aaron for advice. That's not reality. Yes, it is reality, because I look at other men, I see what they going through, but I don't give a fuck what they going through when it comes to me and another woman. Now, on a man-to-man level and getting yourself together, I care. But when it comes to a woman, I don't give a fuck. I handle the woman the way I see fit. And that's how any man should handle a woman, the way he see fit. As long as it's righteous. As long as it's righteous. You know what I'm saying? It got to be righteous, though. And TMKC, that is the biggest problem in all the relationships that I've been currently in. The man not fully understanding me and not taking me seriously. Yeah, a lot of guys ain't trying to take shit seriously these days, because exactly what Lionel said, they see what other men go through and they compare it to themselves. Now, I'd be a fool to compare another man with me, because ain't no other nigga like me. It ain't no nigga like me. How the fuck I'm gonna compare myself to another man? I can't, because I'm above that shit. Ain't no other nigga like me. I'm the only one you gonna get. Everybody else is a duplicate. Everybody else is a wannabe. I'm the only me. You ain't gonna get. If you want a nigga like me, this realest you gonna get. It's the realest version, and that's me. That's it. I'm passionate about what I'm talking about, man. I'm passionate when I speak. So I hope I'm able to prove more to Rob, to show him he wanted, love, cared for, protected. God damn it, I'm crazy. I know you love Rob. I know you love Roberto. That's my little bro right there, man. That's my little bro. And you little sister. So yeah, I hope, you know what I'm saying? I hope, I pray for the best for y'all. You feel me? Yes, ma'am. Say they treat me like, how they treat you like if they treat you like a baby, they spoiling you, right? Hold up, TMKC. That don't sound right. If they treat you like a baby, they spoil you, right? Don't they spoil you? If they treat you like a baby, or they treat you like a child abusively. That's what I'm getting out of. They treat you like a child abusively. So I have that too. I do have unconditional love. Boy, you just don't know. He loves my butt. Oh, yeah, okay. So you in a relationship now, right? TMKC, you in a relationship now? But it's like 75% for me. Is that a problem? Okay, if you're doing 75%, how much percent is he doing? 25? What I need is you doing 100 and him doing 100. We need to be above 100%. You feel me? We need to max out this shit. I need the woman doing 100% and I need the man doing 100%. We need to match this shit out. If you can do 150, he can do 150. We need to max this shit out. So when it is a good time to voice grievance, good time to voice a grievance, we got to dive a little bit. We got to expand on that a little bit more before I can say anything. So I will never destroy your property. What is going? Oh shit! I'm behind. I'm behind on comments or something. Yeah, but yeah, that's toxic. Destroying people's shit. Lionel, I agree with you on that right there. But see, I've been called boring before, but I'm not a bored nigga. I can do some excitement shit. It's a time. I pick my time. You know what I'm saying? Like, bills got to be caught up. Shit in the house need to be caught up. Cars need to be fixed and work running good. So when we travel and go to the casino, or we travel go get a hotel out of town, or when we travel and do something, I need to be able to spend money and have money left when I come home. You know what I'm saying? Or when I go out and do shit, you know how people do shit and go broke that same night, and then they worrying about recollecting money to pay shit. I don't need that shit. I done been through that already. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit I'm talking about. But I agree with you on that. I'd rather be boring and be a good guy. Treat my woman right. Treat her like a fucking queen. She said, yes, like after recess, like one teacher used to make, so you got some childhood trauma going on. And Lionel is the expert at that, because I can admit that I'm not good with childhood trauma and stuff like that. I'm not really good at it. Because, I mean, if I could say I had trauma, it was just because my family neglected me because I didn't think the way they thought that they wanted me to think. And it made me feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? But the shit you talking about is a little way deeper than my shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm okay with some boring stuff, because then that means we can game together. See, I mean, but y'all share that common dynamic. Y'all gamers and y'all screamers. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I get a woman that don't game, she gonna tell my black ass, I'm too old to be gaming. I don't what you gaming for and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have a relative and a common thing going on. You know? Lionel said, you keep using yourself, but that's not a general nigga. You're not talking to the regular nigga and their experience. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though, Lionel. Get like me. You ain't gonna be me, but get like me. Get into a fuck it mindset. If the shit don't pay your bills, it don't buy you clothes, it don't put food on the table, it don't elevate you to the next level. And I ain't saying to be like me, I'm naming this. That's why I'm naming these things. If it don't pay your bills, if it don't put food on your table, if it don't motherfucking the rest of the shit I just said, it don't elevate you to the next level. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's when people be in this barbaric mindset, they think outside of their bubble too much. Get inside your own bubble. This is your life that we talking about. We young men, if you're out there listening, we talking about your life right here. When I use myself as an example, it's to expand on this type of shit. You got to elevate. You trying to pay bills. You trying to buy shit. Own a car instead of monthly payments. Own a house instead of monthly payments. Own some land instead of paying the mortgage. You know what I'm saying? Another man ain't got shit to do with that shit. What another man got to do with you paying your fucking bills? If anything, he gonna come to your house and run your bills up and ain't gonna put shit on it. Anything, he gonna come to your house, eat your food, and ain't gonna return that shit. If anything, he gonna smoke your weed and ain't gonna put nothing in on it. If anything, he gonna drink your liquor and ain't gonna put in on it. If anything, he gonna hit your cocaine out the sack hard and ain't gonna put in on it. What we talking about? Because that's what I'm talking about. Elevating yourself, getting to the next level, moving on past that shit. Because that shit will only slow you down. If you don't want to be slowed down, then don't think about the things that'll slow you down. It's too many times we keep backflashing. And when you backflash, you looking back. I always say this. The steps of life. You trying to get to the top of the steps, right? Too many times we walk up the steps. Just think about the steps. And we sit down on that step we standing on. We decide to sit down on it. When we sit down on that step, by the time you stand up, you done went back a step. Stop sitting your ass down and keep on moving. Let's go. Say you're a strong dude. That's how you're molded, but that's not the average dude. For some nigga, it's too late to make them. Now I say I'm only strong because I didn't believe in what they say, your pride to get you killed. I didn't never believe in that shit. I kept my pride. They say your arrogance is evil. I didn't believe in that shit. I kept my arrogance. They say your ego can be your downfall. I didn't believe that. I kept my ego. Yeah, I'm an arrogant ass nigga. I got a big ego and I got pride. But I don't exempt other niggas. I also put other niggas over. I'm the Becky Lynch. You know what I'm saying? I also put other people over. I also promote other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I give people their props. I'm not the best, but in my bubble, I'm the fucking best. Shit. That makes sense to y'all. Say fast, only one TMKC. 100. You're right. Say they always say they want real, but when they get it back, they wasn't really giving it in the first place. And TMKC, I'm going down. I'm pretty behind, but let me keep going down though, because I don't want to miss nothing. That go back to what I was saying, TMKC. Motherfuckers don't know what they really want. It's a lot of people don't know what the fuck they really want. Most important, they don't even know who the fuck they is. Too busy trying to be other niggas. Too busy trying to compare themselves to other people. I got to start using the word niggas because it's people. It ain't just black people. It's all races. Too busy trying to compare themselves to other people. Don't even know who they self is. That's why that shit happened. It's never good for a man to voice his grievance ever. That's when you become a bitch. Now, bruh, I'm gonna voice my grievance. If it's grieving, like when my father died, it didn't take apart from me. Even though, yeah, I'm sad, I'm feeling some type of way, I'm in my emotions, I'm in my feelings, right? Because that was Pops. And then the last thing he said to me was very important. It was very important. The last conversation we had, and I always think about that shit and be like, damn. You know, I got to do it for Pops. Not only Pops, but myself and my kids, but just thinking about him at the time, it's like, you know, you feel where I'm coming from. But it didn't take away from me. It added to me. You know what I'm saying? It added to me. But so half of the time I do 200. In the essence, I had barely. Damn, barely. God damn, Shadow. So yes, on what? Oh, okay, Tim Casey. I keep your relationship in prayers. I hope everything work out good for you. You know, remember, you got my number. You can always call me, and you can always talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a stranger. You can hit me up. That you were instant. Oh shit, yeah. Anybody, if you got my number, y'all, anybody can hit me up for conversation. Me and Lane will talk all the goddamn time. Oh, sex is 75% of what I want. Damn, you want sex 75% of the time? Shit, you on top of your game then. I say sex is the top 3. Sex is in the top 3 of priorities in a relationship. So I want us to be international, constantly, and intimate all the time and behavior, and try to be our best self. For sure. Say there's more to what you sent though. I bet it is, Sheldon. Cause I think you have ready to murk somebody. You said when you give direction, you don't want feedback, but if I feel like I need to say something, now you can. What I mean by feedback, TMKC, is arguing. You know what I'm saying? Like if I call it like this, like if I call home and be like, yo, I'm gonna need the dishes washed up, you know what I'm saying? So cause I want to cook something when I get home. I get to the house, the dishes ain't washed, and I'll be like, damn, I thought I told you to wash the dishes. And then you just snap on me. You feel me? Instead of just conversating with me. Like, oh baby, you know, I twist my ankle when I was walking to the kitchen, I bumped my head on the wall, I got a headache. You know, it better be something serious. It better not be no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be something serious, but you know what I'm saying? Like a decent conversation, not no bullshit. So you can respond, but I don't want feedback. When I say feedback, I'm talking about argumental shit. I'm passionate about what I'm saying. I'm trying to get people to understand that this red pill talking points is getting on my fucking nerves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, the talking points, bro, it ain't hitting on shit. For real. I'm tired.
All I know is this. It ain't working for me. I'm tired.
I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. Oh shit. Say oh hell, not yeah, not the step. I ain't breaking. Oh, so when I talk, I'm way behind. Then I'm behind on comments like a motherfucker. I'm gonna get that. I would make stuff by things that remind me of them, and if it comes to a second home, I give them the other half and just show my love and appreciation to them while I also say it. Okay, yeah, for sure. That's what it's supposed to be. So I don't know, the kids is watching. The kids, yeah, I mean, if you got kids in the house, they watch the dishes too, but I'm just using that in general, using that concept in general. So he got 5 and I got 2. If we live together, oh hell yeah, shit, y'all got 7. Y'all better not have to do shit. Y'all better not have to do a damn thing, man. Shit. So now we need more talking points, man, bro. We don't need them talking points, bro. I'm telling you, that shit. That's what making the men so weak. The talking points. They stick with them talking points because it feels like they dopamine. It make them feel good about themselves. I don't need niggas to feel good about yourself on some fake shit. I need you to feel good about accomplishing shit, moving shit forward. Let's see what LOCARIO got to say though.
So I'm sure you guys have heard that saying, men have to create their value, women are born with their value, right? Mm-hmm. Now, you got to understand that that's nonsense, because what it's essentially saying is that you as a man, right, you are not valuable just being you. You have to do something. You have to achieve something. You have to reach a certain goal. You have to have a certain amount of money, success. You have to have a certain status in order to be valuable. Right? And women are born with value because they think, well, women don't have to do anything. And, you know, guys just want to still get with them and so forth and so on. What they don't understand about that saying is is that they don't realize them as men. They're the ones that's making the woman or looking at the woman as valuable just because she exists and she looks pretty.
Right.
And what happens is that they don't realize that the women that they're dealing with or interacting with don't really like them as men, which is why they feel they have to get the things in order to attract the women. So in other words, you have guys who basically are not attractive to women, to certain women. Mm-hmm. And those women say, I will only deal with you if you have money, status, this, and that. So the guy's like, oh shit. So I guess in order for me,
if a woman, if these niggas or these guys, I keep saying niggas, if these guys keep saying money, looks and status and shit like that, mainly money and status, right? If they keep bringing this shit up, then why niggas getting out of jail coming to live with a woman? Why these women so interested in niggas that's locked up who ain't got shit? But I digress.
Need to be valuable. I need all these things or else women won't fuck with me. Right. What he doesn't understand is that he doesn't understand the value within himself, which is why he gets all these things to attract women. But those women aren't attracted to him. They're attracted to the things. So they're like, the woman is like, well, I don't really like you like that. So you got to have something. You got to have a yacht. You got to have fucking money. You got to have all this so that I can fuck.
Okay, Victoria. Yeah, hit me up. I'm off today. Phone line's gonna be open. I'm good. Anybody need to hit me up? If you need my number, just text me on Discord. Let me know what's up, and we good. My Discord is this QR code right here. That's my Discord.
With you, right? But the guy doesn't understand that he's the one that's agreeing with the woman that she's valuable just based on her existence. Now, this is the ironic part. Everybody is valuable, right? Based on you being here and existing. That's the funny part, right? The problem is that the trick is that guys have tricked themselves into thinking that they are not valuable. See, if you say women are born with value, but men have to create their value, what you're saying is men are not born with value. You see what I'm saying? And if you say men are not born with value, what does that mean? I, as a man, am not valuable. What does that mean? I do not believe in myself. I'm not confident. I'm insecure. Right? And so you're already starting off from a premise of insecurity. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to tell you. So when you have this idea or thought, then what happens is it makes sense for you to sort of like have resentment towards women because you're like, man, these women only want me if I have money and fuck these bitches. And they do all this crazy stuff and blah, blah, blah. So you're already having a thought or a look towards the women because you're resenting them. Because how could you not resent women if they're born with it and you have to create it? I would be mad too if I thought that. Damn, I gotta create all this value and the woman just gotta be there. That's not fair. That's fucked up. You see, Miles, your thoughts on this?
Yeah, well, my thing with this whole situation,
man, I'll tell you, bro, being valuable is just being able to do something for somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much his value. How much you can do don't really matter. Because I always say, be grateful of the little shit. You know what I'm saying? Be grateful of the small. Like, I'm grateful that y'all in the chat. I'm grateful that y'all pulled up. Even if you got to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful that you pulled up and typed something in the chat. I'm grateful if you didn't type nothing in the chat. Like, it's the small things you got to be grateful for. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody who showed up was valuable to me. You know what I'm saying? We can't keep over putting that shit all the way up on the fucking pedestal. We can't keep putting value all the way on the fucking pedestal. I gave a nigga 50 cents and that motherfucker was happy as fuck. That motherfucker was happy. You're like, hey, you got some spare change? I'm like, shit, let me see what I got about 50 cents on me. That man should have seen, oh yeah, I take that. 50 cents was valuable to that man. You know what I'm saying? So we got to look at the small things as value. I got a pack of noodles in this bitch. That's valuable to me because I can eat something. You feel me?
Situation is that is that the saying is I think misguided because
hold up. Lionel said, them laughing ain't happen. I know they don't mean nothing negative, but it definitely paints a bad picture for the guys looking for help. What's up, Roberto? Appreciate you coming through, bro. Liner. We gotta have some fun some goddamn way in this shit, right? And I laugh all the time, so I laugh when motherfucker be getting on my ass. And y'all hear that shit when I'm gaming. And Chris be talking shit, I just be laughing, right? You know what I'm saying? If sometimes I get with people that, you know, call me trash and shit, I just start laughing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially the kids. They're like, yeah, you trash. One kid cussed me out, and I was just laughing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a goofy ass nigga, so I'm serious, but I'm still goofy. But at the same time, you got to have fun while you live screaming.
it's like it's putting pussy on a pedestal, basically.
Right.
You understand? It's saying a woman. It's like it's giving women intrinsic value. Now, a woman has intrinsic value, but only if you understand your position as a male.
Right.
As a man, meaning that a woman has value because
Miles, the phone line good?
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's why.
Always, yeah. So a woman has value because I want to have a family.
Right.
You understand? And again, it's still not looking at it to me, it's not looking at it in the correct way, because her value doesn't really mean anything until I decide what I want to do.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying? Like a woman's value is given to us by God and nature, but it's not necessarily intrinsic, because even though she has the equipment for procreation, it still doesn't really mean anything unless I want to procreate.
Right.
Right. K Zagging in the building. What's going on with you, bro?
All right. K Zagging just called up. K Zagging is the other guy that they do a show with. He also has a channel, and they have a show out together on Sundays, which also includes Mr. 1950 and Steve the Dean Williams.
What's going on?
I'm good. Miles, finish your point already.
No, I'm finished. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. No, and I sent 5 to you, Miles, and shit. I'm not a freeload out this motherfucker.
Yes, sir. But, appreciate it.
L, you were making a point about guys getting money and status, right? To attract women. I saw a Facebook post today where guys were complaining that women aren't marrying for love anymore. I said, why would they? You niggas are trying to attract them with everything but yourself. Why would they marry for love when all you got is status and money for them?
Right.
Exactly.
So and what guys don't understand is they're like women. They date like women. And when I say they date like women, meaning the very things they think they need to get a woman is the very thing that hinder them from getting women.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So all this, and for all you guys that are looking for love, do you want a woman to fall in love with you or your things?
Right, exactly.
Which is it? And let me say this on the way out. For any guy that's looking for love, the only way you're really going to get genuine love from a woman is if she's genuinely attracted to you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So if you're dealing with women who were never sexually attracted to you, you'll probably never get love from that woman.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
On that note, I'm out.
Say, but that's why women have been marrying men for generations. You can't get mad at a man for using old tricks that work. Yeah, I can agree with that, Lionel. I can agree with that. It's two sides of the coin on that one. Because if he can use his money and status to get what he wants, so be it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got nothing to say about that. Nothing to say about that. If he can use it, but I don't think this is what I do got to say. when the shit hit the fan or shit don't go exactly the way you want it to go, don't get mad. Don't get mad. Just move on. Okay, so it didn't turn out the way you wanted to. Oh well. Just move on. That's all I can say about that. You know what I'm saying? And that's for anything, really. That's for anything. Whether you money, look, status, whether it's just you being yourself. If shit don't go right, just move on, man.
That's a fact.
Appreciate you, man. That was K Zagging in the building. And of course, guys, make sure y'all check out the Manhood is a Skill Set show every Saturday at noon Eastern time. Make sure y'all check him out. That's the host right there, Kerry K Zagging. Shout out to him. But so the problem with me with the way guys talk about this in the red pill is that they give too much credit to women, not realizing that it's us as men who really decide their value or dictate their value.
Mm-hmm.
Because as men, even if a woman has the womb, that doesn't mean she's valuable. Because if I don't deem her as a quality enough woman to be the mother of my children, if I don't deem her as a quality enough woman to take my last name and to represent my name, she still can't get access to it. So I'm the one, even though she, quote unquote, is born with her value, I still have to unlock it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So what?
That was I still had to unlock it. Even if she, boy, I gotta unlock it. Like he was on some Goku shit. Like you got Ultra Instant, but I gotta unlock it. I gotta unlock your potential for you to use it. You know.
So what value does she really have until I choose to activate?
Yeah.
You understand? So I don't know. I just don't like that shit because
hold on. Say, but if he don't get mad, he will eventually become a volcano. That shit will explode eventually. And when he explode, because it will happen eventually, the lady that is there will it'll only explode if he wasn't being genuine. That's why I say you got to be genuine. Bruh, if he wasn't being genuine, yeah, he gonna explode. But that's why I say you got to learn to be genuine. If you ain't giving out the kindness of your heart and being genuine, don't give it. Don't do it. If you ain't doing it out the kindness of your, cause bro, I done did shit for a lot of fucking people. And they'll never have to hear me bring that shit up. I done did shit for people that done done me wrong. Ask them niggas. I never brought that shit up. You know what I'm saying? So, bruh, you say emotions matter. Emotions, fuck emotions. Get rid of that shit. All men need to get rid of your emotions. Get rid of that shit. It's not good for your health. Bruh, emotions is not good for a man's health. Get out of that shit. Get out of your fucking feelings. Don't nobody care about your feelings. That's what you got to keep in your mind. Don't nobody give a fuck about your feelings. So get out of it. That shit, man, get out of your emotion, bro. An emotional man is a self-destructive guy. He's self-destructive, living off his emotions. Trust me. Women are masters of emotions. Men are masters of logic. But if you're so stuck in your emotions, how the fuck you gonna be logic? Can I run that back? Can I run it? If you stuck in your emotion, how you gonna be logical? You're gonna be talking out of your feelings. You ain't gonna be speaking from a logical mind state. You're gonna be speaking from an emotional mind state on the way you feel. And when a man speaks on how he feel, don't nobody give a fuck. And then guess what? You get mad because nobody give a fuck about the way you feel. And then that's when you go on an explosion in a fucking rampage, so-called red pill rage. And you be self-destructive. Emotions are not good for the man. Learn how to decrease your emotions. Learn how to decrease it. My other chat should be popping up here. My other chat should be popping up here too. It should be. So I would say that from my own experience, when I got rid of my emotion, I started treating my family like shit. I was ruthless, and I had a course correct. That because you were still feeling that you were still in your emotions. You were still in your feelings. Because when you not in your feelings, you come from more of you come from a more of a steady mind state. Your mind is steady. It don't overload. It don't underload. It's steady. You know what I'm saying? So you were still in your feelings. You were still feeding off your emotions. So when you decrease your emotions, you have a more clear mind. Your mind is more clear. You know how to react to certain situations the way it needs to be reacted to. You know what I'm saying? So if you was being aggressive with them and you wasn't in your emotions, then that's the way you supposed to came off to them. Saying I was ruthless and inconsiderate and selfish because I personally don't give a fuck. And yeah, as a matter of fact, you're supposed to be selfish. I think everybody should be fucking selfish because you can't pour out an empty cup. If you selfless too much, your cup become empty. And now you're looking for somebody to pour into you. And when nobody pouring into you, oh, that could be a depression ass state of mind. So you got to be selfless. I mean, you got to be selfish to be selfless. Run it back. You got to be selfish to be selfless. I broke it down. I'd rather my man tell me what's wrong so I can help support him through it. Just like if I'm going through shit, I don't want to keep it hidden from them because that'll make, yeah. I mean, if something going on, we got to communicate. We got to communicate, Shadow. I agree with that. We got to communicate. Say, Lionel say, I was thinking it was logical to treat them like a battlefield. It depends. Like I said, if you wasn't emotional, then they deserve to be treated like a battlefield. You know what I'm saying? That's what they deserve. What you gave them is what they deserve. If you wasn't emotional, but I think you were still kind of feeding off your emotions. Cause guess what? Motherfuckers get it from me all the time. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Cause I always tell them, you ain't gotta fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say what I need to say, and you can like it or not. And guess what? They always call back and tell me I was right. After I explain the situation and tell them what I need to tell them, they always call me back and tell me, bro, you was right. Always, it never failed. Say, gonna make her want to come up on the stage. Say, you think logical, the reality is my mom and siblings were a burden. That's the logical mentality. Logical, I need to let them starve and get to school on their own because it was all about me. See, y'all come from a way more traumatized situation than I have. You know what I'm saying? So, like, bro, I ain't called my mama in 3 months. I ain't talked to my mama in 3 months, and people think that's a fucking problem. Like, you ain't talked to your mama in 3 months? No, I ain't talked to her in 3 months. But she know me. She know who I am. She raised me. She know that I ain't gonna fucking call nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't use my phone like that. I don't just get on my phone and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna call such a, if I ain't heard from somebody in a while, yeah, and it be damn near 5-6 months before I call them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a very focused person that be like, yeah, you need to stay focused on the goal. You need to stay focused on the goal. And if anybody causing a roadblock, then that person needs to be put to the side, not forgotten. Not that I'm gonna stop or that you need to stop fucking with that person, but that person just need to be put on the side for a while. You know what I'm saying? Until you get your shit right. You need to stay focused on the goal. So if it comes to a point where it be like, damn, you know, shit, bruh, a bruh holding me back. You know what I'm saying? A bruh holding me back. I'm gonna have to, I don't give a fuck if he starve or not. If he holding me back, that motherfucker can eat bugs. All I give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? That nigga eat grass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the hard, bruh. I had to give the hard truth, man. I had to give the hard truth. Because a lot of people ain't gonna give it to you. So if you were thinking logical, Lionel, and you thought that there was a burden, then probably there was. If you were thinking logical. If. I'm gonna say if, because I don't know. I still think you were thinking more emotional. And yeah, some people gotta starve for you to eat. Somebody gotta lose for you to win. Cause it was times that you lost so somebody else can win. It was time you starve so somebody else can eat. You know what I'm saying? But back to the video.
And you know, and this, I find this with a lot of you know, red pill and all the different pills and pretty much most the PUAs and most of the other motherfuckers in general.
Right.
Main issue is that they don't realize how much they denigrate themselves as men.
Right.
Like
Exactly.
they look at this shit and it's like, oh well, women is this and women have value and they're born with it and they live life on easy mode. Nigga, the only reason why a woman could ever live life on easy mode is because of men.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You know, like Kay Zagan just explained it. Like, why would a bitch marry for love when y'all niggas is throwing money at these hoes? Literally.
Exactly.
You're at the fucking strip clubs, literally throwing money at these hoes.
Mm-hmm.
You're taking these bitches out on fucking $500 first dates.
Right. Exactly.
What? Fucking feeding these bitches.
And then complain about it.
Like treating these bitches like royalty when we don't even know if they're worth, you know, to be a vagrant.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fucking crazy how these dudes behave. And they don't realize it is that their behavior is what the woman responds to, is what the woman, like you said.
Lena, I do agree with that. I do agree with that. Everybody's logic is different, and it's about your environment and the way that you raise. You know what I'm saying? That also can stems from the way you think. So yeah, I do agree with that. That's just that she ain't never been on a date, so she can't say shit.
She reciprocates.
I'm gonna tell you how I do it. Let me tell you how I do it. I pull up to a woman. Oh, name, age. If she look, depending on how she look, because some women look young, but they old. It was I met a 30-year-old that looked goddamn 18. You know what I'm saying? So bitch would be looking young and shit. But this how I do it. Man, will you take me out on a date? That's how I come from the start. You know what I'm saying? You gonna take me out? You gonna buy me lunch? That's how I kick it off like that.
Reflects, she magnifies.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about, a woman is born with her value. A woman ain't born with shit. A woman ain't born with nothing. You understand? And it's, it's gonna sound misogynistic. It's gonna sound like I'm trying to denigrate women. But a woman is born into the world. She's taken care of. If she's lucky, she's taken care of by her father, and then she's transferred over to another man, to be taken care of again. So what the fuck is she really?
Right.
Again, I'm not trying to hate on women, but if we look at what it truly is, what the fuck is a woman? What is a woman? She comes in.
My boys that call her a hand-me-down. He said, from the father, then he passed it down to the. Oh Lord.
To the world, she gets taken care of by her father. Then when she becomes of a certain age, another man finds interest, not value, but interest. And then it's like a relay race. Okay, here, I'll pass the baton to you. Now you take care of her. What is a woman?
And also, too, the thing about value is, because this is the thing, every person, thing, whatever in existence has value because it wouldn't be here if it didn't, right? That's one. But two, if we're talking about on an individual personal level, the woman doesn't have value to you until she is valuable to you specifically. Do you see what I'm saying? So how is she born with this general value that you say that she's just intrinsically valuable to you as a man when you're the one who has to decide whether that's like saying, well, food is born with a value, but if I eat this food and it tastes like shit, is it really valuable to me? No. Like this food right here is not valuable to me. I will never eat it again. I don't want to fuck with it, right? So I still have to interact with the food in order to see if I deem it valuable.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? And so this is what guys got to understand when it comes to dealing with women and dating and all this other stuff is that, these guys, because they see a woman look a certain way, they just automatically think that she's valuable because they like the way she looks. Right. So then what they do is that they just transfer all of this, pseudo value onto her based on a look, which is crazy.
And it's all surface level and it's all cosmetic.
Right.
It's like, all right, think about it like this, guys. We all know how beautiful the moon is at night. But the only reason why you can see the moon is because the rays of the sun are shining on it.
Right. Right. That's it. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, when you break this shit down and you really understand what's going on, you see how ridiculous a lot of this stuff is. But again, you have to remember the red pill is coming from the premise.
I got to address this shit. Say, but dating isn't the problem. Keeping the woman happy is their problem. I'm about to go in on this shit. All right, Nina. Happiness don't come from other people. Happiness, they just add to your happiness. Or they're going to add to your problems. Happiness comes from within yourself. You got to find, that's why I believe in when they used to say, find your happy spot, find your happy place. Your happy place is you, within you. That's your happy place. But you got to find it within yourself. Other people just add happiness to your happiness. Or they can take your happiness away. Either or. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's like we got to open our eyes a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying? And see the bigger picture. It's like too many times we look for happiness in other places except ourselves. We always look for happiness in extended areas and cancel ourselves out and wonder why we can't find happiness. The happiness is already in you. You just got to tap into it. That's all. You just got to tap into it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you is your happiness. Other people just add or take away. They're gonna do one or the other. They're gonna either add happiness to your happiness or they're gonna take away your happiness.
Of guys who are losing and who are continuing to lose. You got to remember that. And that's where the perspective comes in. So that's why even the concept of men have to create their value is coming from a place of I'm lower and I don't have value, so I have to create it. In contrast to the other person who's the woman who is born with it. You see what I'm saying? So it's a crazy contrast where even with that statement, how much you're putting yourself down.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Like
for that matter, I'm born with it too.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I'm born. We're gonna try to find it. I don't want to really go over 2 hours. I'm already an hour and 30 minutes. We still on the first talking point. Let me see.
So surface level material shit. So if you're attracting a woman with surface level material shit, that means she's getting with you based on that instead of who you are. So of course she's gonna jump to the guy who has more money than you. Of course she's gonna jump to the guy.
You see what I'm saying? So you look maxed, you money maxed, you the real fucking you. It's like
dudes experience women being hypergamous because
you know, Miami Bitcoin, you know, Miami, you just are that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And having a masculine identity, having game teaches you how to tap into that for real.
And you know what's funny is that when you say that is that the reason why dudes experience women being hypergamous because they don't know that they are him, so they use superficial shit to attract women, right?
Right.
So then what happens is that the woman when she's dealing with him, he doesn't
say what I say is coming from a place of listening and seeing so much abuse stories of kids. When you see what's going on with kids, you can see why they grow into an unhappy place. But don't hold too much into that. It's just a layer. Yeah, see, I haven't. If I dealt with people who have, got abused, or if I dealt with people that had trauma, I don't know that they have that they had that. You know what I'm saying? All I can say is I helped a lot of people get through some tough situations by just being realistic. Like when people tell them everything gonna be all right, I tell them this shit is not gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be all right. It may be all right down the line, but right now this shit is fucked up right now. You know what I'm saying? And I have to give them the hard on truth. Pause. And motherfuckers gravitate to that. That's why, bro, like I told you, people I don't even know people. They just come up to me and just start expanding their life situation to me. Just start talking. And like I said, sometimes I listen, but when they ask for advice, I give them advice and they take the advice. And when they use the advice that I give them, they come back and they thank me. When they use the advice that I give them, they come back and thank me. You can't take advice and not put it to use. That's when the shit don't work. You know what I'm saying? That's when shit really don't work because you ain't even tried the shit. And that's why a lot of people fail. They just soak in shit and don't even fucking use it. They soak it in, but they don't use it. And like I say, I believe I help people with trauma. I believe I help people that got abused. I just don't know about it. I just knew about the situation on hand at the time. But whatever I told them, and some motherfucker can come back and ask me, what the fuck can I repeat what I told them? Hell no, because I don't, some shit just come from the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the spirit just feed off of me and to them. I had motherfucker cuss me the fuck out because I was too hard. They were like, that shit. Y'all cussed that nigga out. I told that nigga every goddamn thing that he probably thought was rude in a rude attitude, in a rude way. Didn't give a fuck how he felt. Nigga went back, told his sister. Sister called me. What you say to my brother? And I told her what I told him, and she said, damn, shit, you right though. You right though. Then guess what? He started living with her. And guess what? Boom, she had to kick his ass out. After he stayed with me and shit, he went and stayed with her. After I told him what I told him, I couldn't keep taking care of his ass. He was a burden. Even though I loved the nigga, you know what I'm saying? He like a brother to me. He was a fucking burden. He was costing me money. He was costing me a lot of shit. Time. Self-reflecting. I couldn't even self-reflect because of this motherfucker around every day. Yeah, he had to go stay. He had this. What happened was, after I told him what I told him, I kicked him out. The nigga slept on the porch. I ain't give a fuck. The nigga was on the porch. I ain't give a fuck. The nigga is cold. This nigga on the porch balled up when I come outside. He slept in my car that wasn't working. So he slept on the side of the house in the car sometimes. So he finally just went and stayed with his sister. Stayed with his sister. She ended up kicking him out. He got his shit together. After he got his shit together, he finally understood what I was talking about. Came back and apologized and told me I was right. Dude didn't need no help. He didn't need, all the help he needed, Lionel, was to help himself. Run it back. The only help he needed was to help himself. How somebody gonna help you if you ain't even helping yourself? That's the shit I be getting to. But came back and told me I was right. And got his shit together.
Realize that she's not actually into him because he doesn't have game to realize it. See, that's the thing, because basically the reason why you're in a situation where a woman is hypergamous is because you didn't recognize the woman never liked you. But the thing is that you have to have game in order to know if a woman actually likes you or not.
This man will promote game as much as he can in his screen. This a good ass fucking promoter. Bro, if I can promote like these niggas, I probably get some damn well. These some good promoters. But nah, you got to just know what he's saying is you got to have game, which I'm going to toss the game to the side because game can get people confused. They're going to think running game type shit. Let me toss that to the side. You got to know what you're looking for, know what you want, and know how to identify red flags. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we can fall into the fucking pothole. Sometimes we can fall into manipulation, which is because of infiltration. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker infiltrate into your space as an unknown character and pretend to be something you're looking for. So we can't put the fault all on men for falling into them traps, but I can say this, learn from it. Learn from when motherfucker infiltrate into your space to get what they want and leave you with nothing. You got to learn how to identify that. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say, oh man, you should have known better. You should have known better. Now, because sometimes we get fooled. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes motherfuckers are fool us. But we can't be hard on ourselves. We got to forgive them, forgive ourselves for falling into that. Try not to let it happen again and move on. That's what we got to do. We got to learn how to move on. You know what I'm saying? Just forgive that person and move on. Forgive yourself and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. So you're not even equipped mentally to recognize that you're dating or wifing a woman who's not into you. So then when she jumps to the other guy, you're like, oh, these women are hypergamous. No, it's not that these women are hypergamous. It's you don't know how to pick women. And you don't know how to pick women because you don't know how to pick women who like you. And you can't recognize when a woman likes you or doesn't like you because you don't have no fucking game. You see what I'm saying?
Oh shit! This man gonna say game, but bruh, I think this man say game probably goddamn 100 times a video, 100+ times a video. You got to promote it. You got to promote it.
If I'm saying to you, listen, you picked the wrong bitch. How can you know how to pick the right bitch if you ain't got no game? I'm saying because you don't even realize that you're.
So let me tell you how to fumble through this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you how to fumble through that shit when you're picking the wrong woman. But shit, I ain't even gonna lie. You might pick the wrong woman multiple times. But that shit happens. It happens. You know what I'm saying? And after like the second or third time, you pretty much know when you picking the wrong woman. I think what we do as men is try to hold on to hope. We hold on to hope too much. We be hoping we can change the direction of the situation. We be hoping we can get her to act right. We be hoping for the better of our relationship. And I think that's where we fuck up as men when we should just move on. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, after 2 or 3 times it happened, we know when we picked the wrong woman. We just got to know when to move on. But it happens. Motherfuckers get fooled.
Trying to attract women with, all the money and the status and all that other stuff. And that's because you in your mind believe men have to create their value. So you're coming from the premise of men have to create their value. So now you're doing all of this.
And we still on value. And when you get to the second talk,
because they got all this shit that he's throwing. This is the thing though.
Heard that shit.
That's why they
handicap or the odds are just shifted in women's favor. Like
what? Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's weird. K-Zakin says the return of manhood. Make sure y'all go to subscribe.
Manipulating you. So how are you the gatekeeper of commitment when she manipulated you into wifing her up? It's like, God, you guys don't even understand this. It's like you're thinking that you're the gatekeeper of this, but no. So basically what happens is this. She is actually the gatekeeper of everything when you don't have game.
Facts. Real.
Oh, they're talking about the women is the gatekeeper of sex, and men is the gatekeeper of marriage. Now that talking point, I really ain't got nothing to say on that. I think it's an agreement when it comes to sex. It's a agreement on both parties. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the women want it more than the men. So I think I think when it comes to sex, it's an agreement. I don't believe in this gatekeeping shit. It is if you want to fuck, you want to fuck. You want to get married, you want to get married. I really don't get into the gatekeeping shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about who gatekeeping what. I don't give a fuck about it. That's something I don't even think about. Gatekeeping. Who got the keys? Who got the keys to the G? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit fucking retarded. That shit retarded to me. That's what I think about gatekeeping. I think that shit retarded. So a lot of women want the wedding. A lot of men want the marriage. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Women like the idea of the wedding. They want to at least have a wedding, and men really want a wife. You know what I'm saying? I agree that men want a wife. It's a higher percentage of a woman wanted a husband. I believe that. But gatekeeping, I don't believe in no motherfucking gatekeeping. Man, fuck a gatekeeping. Why are we thinking about who gatekeeping? Why are we thinking of that's something that holds your mindset back? You know what I'm saying? That's like to me, it's like it's gonna hold you back just thinking about some bullshit like that. It is what it is. You want me or not? You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, I swear people put sex on a pedestal, man. They got sex all the way up there, man. So everything about the sexual part better have consent and respect and respect the boundaries of both parts and understanding of the word no. I agree, Shouty. That's what I'm saying. It's an agreement. In terms of sex, it starts at a young age, and men over women control this. Essay, the kids prove this, because that's reality. It's not about consent until it becomes about it. Like I said, I can't say nothing about the SA part because I don't know nothing about it. Like, I see, and I heard y'all review. I heard y'all part 2 of what y'all did, but I don't really get into it because I don't know about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard for me to talk about that when I don't know about it, or I haven't just seen motherfuckers go through it. I know my cousin went through it, but it was like, I never heard her story. I think she thought that's what she was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucker tricked her into doing it. And I really don't know the full situation. You know what I'm saying? I just know she was fucking with older men. She was, you know, fucking with nigga 10, 15, 20 years older than her and shit at a young age. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't even an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like 13, 14 type shit. You know what I'm saying? Grown ass men, 25, 30 hitting it. So, but I understand that her, you know, her mom's was, you know, on that stuff. Couldn't really raise her like talking about type shit. But I still like, it's hard for me to get into that dynamic because I'm not like, it got the full details and shit like talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So I just can't speak on that type. You feel me? So I don't want to just like throw that to the side. I want to throw that to the side though, Liner, because that's important. That's very important. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the thing about the essay is I definitely got to do more digging and get a lot of more data on that. And I also need to talk to people that has been through that. I need to talk to more people that's been through that. And that way I can get an understanding and I can pretty much, you know, I could then talk on it and speak on it a little freely. Right now, I'm not really freely. I feel handcuffed to talk about it because I do need to do my research and I do need to talk to more people. You know what I'm saying? Oh, nah, you ain't messing up the vibe, bro. I just, you know, I still have to let it be known on the position I stand at because I don't want people to think that I'm overlooking that, because I'm not. It's just that I do got to say it's hard for me to expand on it. Say, if you're feeling up to it, say you don't mind speaking on that topic. Okay. All right, Shadow, I'm gonna have to get you up. We're gonna have to talk about it. And we can set up a day and you come up and talk about it. Because I do need to hear that point of view, and that topic do need to be touched on. It do need to be touched on because motherfuckers are really scared to touch it. And I don't mind touching it, but like Shadow said, she want to come up and talk about it. I'd rather have somebody who been through it and don't mind talking about it to talk about it. You feel me? So yeah, Shadow, we will definitely get up and set a date up for that. But these niggas been going too damn long, man. They go through these talking points. Let me see what else they saying real quick, because I don't want to go over 2 hours.
How is her SMV low?
Okay, go ahead.
What did she do specifically to sabotage the situation?
She asked for a break during the break a week after she went to somebody else, and I just left after that.
So wait, how is that her sabotaging it?
Because before we got to that point, we was doing a whole bunch of arguments, and
okay. Well, again, that's what I'm saying. How is that her sabotaging it? Right? You said y'all had arguments. Why did y'all have arguments?
Disagreements over monions, I guess.
Money?
I guess.
He get it.
All right, call her.
Niggas call up and be half-assing with the stories, but these niggas, I ain't get to really touch all that shit. Nah, they been wearing shades, bro. They wearing shades before I knew them. But you know, I gotta have my thug shades on. I'm gonna cancel out that because they really kind of took too damn long to get through the talking points. I wanted to hear that caller, but like I said, I don't want to go over 2 hours because YouTube StreamYard only chops up your video under 2 hours, and I damn sure don't feel like chopping this shit up. And hell yeah. But yeah, man, I ain't even get through the other talking point. We might have to do a continue on this shit. Might do a to be continued shit and get through the rest of the video. But yeah, Lionel, we don't hear about it. We definitely don't hear about it from men. And yeah, Lionel, if you are available the day I said it with Shadow, if you're available, yeah, come up and, you know, expand on it a little bit. Cause we definitely got to dive into some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Get people to reality, man. Cause that's what we do over here. We got to get, if this gonna be a reality channel, we got to talk about reality and what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Say, not Mike, got to do it to be continued. Yeah, I definitely got to finish that video, bro. I got to remember what mark I was at and shit. But I know we was at talking point too. They were talking about gatekeeping, which I don't give a fuck about gatekeeping. I don't give a fuck about that shit, man. I ain't finna put that shit on my mind. Who gatekeeping what? Fuck that. I just know everything acquires agreement. That's what I know. Okay, yeah, should I hit you up on Discord? And anybody need to hit me up on Discord? The QR code is in the corner of the video. You can also join my Discord, Main Event Pro. Join me on that, and that's where you can communicate with me at, or on Instagram. So you can communicate with me on either or Discord, or you can talk to me on Instagram. You need to hit me up. Anybody got questions in the chat? Anybody got questions that you won't answer? I can just hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I can't answer all questions, but I also won't give you no bullshit trying to answer a question I know I can't answer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that guy. Oh, no, you good. You ain't got the turn on cam on. No. You do not got to turn the cam on. Only time people got to turn their cam on is when I'm doing an interview with somebody. Now, if I'm interviewing somebody, it's recommended to turn the camera on. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an interview. Can't interview you without no camera. You know what I'm saying? But definitely that though. We definitely gonna get into that. I think I'm on my shit now. Let me. I gotta mind you up, Shadow. I think I'm on my shit now. All right, you good now? You good? Got you a wrench. But yeah, y'all can also follow Cajun Cat. She does gaming. Y'all can go follow her on her YouTube page. Go subscribe over there. Also, Subverse Lionel, you can go over there. He got a channel. He does his own comics. You know what I'm saying? Subverse. He got his own comics. You can he also have a link you can go to where you can read the stories that he have produced. And hopefully he drops some more stories on his YouTube channel so y'all can tune in. You know what I'm saying? Who else we here? TMKC. She does a little content. She does content from time to time. But go over there and subscribe to support her channel. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to support her channel. Also, Chris, he got a gaming channel. Go over there. Y'all can subscribe over there if you like gaming. Y'all know how we do it. I didn't have Streamlabs. Wasn't spamming my shit tonight. I got to turn it back on. And yeah, that's the show, people. That's the show. We will be continuing debunking the red pill talking points. We will be keep debunking them along the way. And anybody from the manosphere, anybody from the red pill community want to chop it up with me, have a one-on-one, we can also do that. Just hit me up. You know what I'm saying? And I can debunk your ass. But now, on the real though, man, let me get up out of here, people. I appreciate everybody coming through. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. You know what I'm saying? And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay blessed, stay safe. No helicopters to elevate. Now, let me start over. We don't need no helicopter to elevate over hills. Peace and prosperity to you all.
Lost count of the brothers we lost to these streets. It done came to sometimes either him or me. All the time I kept my eyes on my enemies. Had people that was that called family. Said loyalty's a must, but I lost that trust. I just knew that I loved her, but the facts was lust. Should've had my nose in the wind, but I was sneezing off dust. Achoo, bless you, still this world is cruel. The table's set, but the chairs are empty. Lies were served like a feast of plenty. Whispers carve knives that cut so deep. Promises are sold for secrets to keep. I build my trust on fragile stone. Now I stand here all alone. Betrayal's flame won't burn me down. I'll rise up strong. Wear the crown. Through the ashes, through the scars, I'll light the dark like falling stars. Blood means nothing when hearts grow cold. Their smiles were masks, their hands were stones. They watched me drown, they watched me fight, but I broke the chains in the heat of night. I've seen shadows, I've seen the fall. Now I'll be the ice that breaks them all.